Hello folks, Wyvern Falcon, callsign Gruntmeister, is back with the next segment on the campaign against Iran. With our favorite Iranian general without an army and running out of options, he has retreated to the underworld-backed stronghold on the border of Russia and Abkhazia. We're about to cut his vacation short. Now before I continue, I want to apologize for the recent lack of videos, as this is just a side hobby of mine to make these videos. On that note, I do thoroughly enjoy the missions that the Sluggers provide, which is why I encourage everybody to join us on these ops. They're open to everybody, and there is no obligation preventing you from participating if you're already in a group. Discord link is in the description below. Okay, so without further delay, here's Spider on the discussion of how we will take down the general.
After the air attack from last week, I've recalled the ground pound, and they're meeting us at Tbilisi. I also called up our reserve aircraft from the incident from our co-commander did last week. So, mission today is as the general's pilots, the Russian mafia, are celebrating their victory over us. We are going to strike them in an early morning raid. As they're celebrating through the night, we are preparing for a strike on I've dubbed Eagle's Nest. It's actually an old KGB, I guess a retreat center slash debriefing center slash brainwashing. As you can see on the pictures, it is the highest mountain in the southern Russia, Georgia area, and it is heavily protected by Russia's most advanced SAM systems they have. Our mission today is we're going to crash that party they're having, the Sluggers. So everybody up for that?
You know it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Sure. So, from our intelligence, we were told that the strike group that hit us last week is down for maintenance due to all the strenuous maneuvers that we caused them to do, and some damage from 20 and 30 millimeter birds.
Wonder how that happened.
So, there will be no air threats. Hopefully we'll catch them off guard, but we still have to deal with the air-to-ground assets. So our first objective today is to neutralize all anti-air threats, SAM and AAA around the compound. Once that's done, we will destroy all helicopters on their pads to prevent anyone from escape. Next objective will be destroying the comm tower, for they can't call for reinforcements. And the fourth one that everybody will love, destroy every building on that mountain peak, including the comm center. Problem is that SAM system is S-300 and will intercept any missile incoming. So I'm tasking the F-14s with their air launch decoys to proceed up to the AO, launch their decoys. After that, the seed elements will follow from behind, and as soon as the air launch decoys get in the range of the SAMs, they will attack with their seed missiles. After all the AAA and SAM threats have been neutralized, the ground pounders move in and go to town. Any questions?
Nope.
Our launch base is at Tbilisi, Lakin. The whole force is there, and Kutaisi is a divert base and refueling base for refueling and rearming. So launch order will be the 14s, the seed elements, followed by the ground pounder.
How high is the mountaintop? At what angels?
Around, I believe it's around angels 15.
That means for A10s, not that heavy of a load.
Yep. All right, gentlemen, go ahead and start loading in.
I wonder what flies faster, the decoy missiles or hammer flight?
I'll give you a hint. Not us. looks so much better than the default.
We are not using our afterburners to take out, boys. Rolling.
Roll.
Nothing rotating.
Take off all of it.
Tbilisi traffic, Hammer flight, 4 ship, A10Cs taking off runway 31 left. And brakes.
Number 3 rolling.
Rotate.
Final course 292, 94 miles to target.
Repair flight, slight left turn to 292. Or right under the 14s.
Alright, 14s, launch your decoys at 50 nautical miles from target. They should attract a lot of target.
Repair flight, as soon as they launch decoys, we're going to give it a 20-second count, and then we're going to swarm launch our harm.
Roger.
This is going to be a painful climb to 20,000.
You do the same thing.
Spike.
Launch!
Mud spike, 12 o'clock.
Rapier flight, turn right to 330. Let's start speeding up and get some more altitude.
Um,
14s, go ahead and RTB to Kadada, set up a rubber bomb.
Wildcat 1 going down. Missile, missile, missile.
Launching on the drone.
Hammerfly is still approximately 30 miles out from target.
Number 3, engaging Tunguska.
Market 2 Michael.
Hammerflight engagement distance is going to be the maximum distance of your Mavericks. Start with Mavericks. We want to maintain standoff until all air threats are down. Good shack on the clamshell. Hammerfly, once you're within range of your target, you are cleared hot.
Ripper 2 has not much spike from the Takeoffs from the Eagle.
Looks like all SAMs are down. Looks like all SAMs are down. AAA is only left.
Market 2 rifle.
Hammer lead. Dedicated element to the helicopter.
Copy that.
This Reaper is very heavily marked.
Hammer lead, braking left. Hammer 3, Hammer 4. Place eyes on the FARP. Look for any helicopters.
Hammer lead, Hammer 3, no can do. Active shirkers in the area. Hammer 3 have eyes on shirker, engaging. Hammer 3 rifle. Hammer 3 rifle. Hammer 3 rifle.
Alright, I'll bring Mavericks.
Hammer lead will search for the halos.
Hammer lead, helo pads between the two peaks.
Hammer lead has tally. There are no helos on the FARP. Command, Rapier lead. Confirm that there is no helos on the FARP.
Commence secondary attacks.
Rifle.
Hammer 2, yeah.
Hammer lead rifle. Hammer lead shack on AAA. Hammer lead shack ×2 on AAA. Hammer lead hit. Hammer lead's gonna have to RTB, can't maintain altitude with one engine. Alright, welcome back. So before I had a chance to get RTB and get back to base, the server crashed. However, we were able to get rid of all of the AAA and the SAMs, so we decided to have a little more fun before the day was over. Enjoy.
Right off, go, go, go.
Alright, Rapier flights going to 80.
I can't take off, I'm down front.
Release brakes.
Hammer flights. Brakes on. Full power. And release. Rotate. down for a formation landing?
Hammer 4 slowing down for join up.
Power. Go around.
Wave off, wave off.
Close enough.
Wildcat 300 in your back. Bailey just got too slow there.
Hammer 2's down.
Touching along with his wings up.
The time cap will actually tell you when it starts to stall.
With all the rattling.
Yeah, the rattling and the asymmetric rolling.
Girl, when you review this footage, you should check out my landing.
Is it pretty spicy?
Definitely dicey. I came in behind those two F-14s, and I had so little fuel I couldn't help it, so I landed on the tank.
Ooh. Who is that to our left?
It's me!
Hello, Goblin.
It's Hammer 3, and I brought some presents.
I saw that.
Hammer 2 following Bailey in.
Hammer 4, you lead, we'll follow.
Or we can orbit. Hammer will orbit.
Good landing, Bailey.
Thank you.
We're getting a little worried because your spoilers kept popping up.
Oh yeah, that's my DLC.
Great landing, Silver Speeding.
TCAS alert! Shut up! I'm in formation!
Open smoke.
Of course.
Not that kind of smoke.
Dicey traffic, Hammer fly on base, turning final, runway 26.
Copy, 26 cleared to land.
3, smoke on.
Clear to land, Hammer Flight. Hammer 4, no more need for calls, just go in on the approach and we'll follow you in.
Keep you guys from not dying.
Affirm. It'd be Hammer, Warthog, Ball, 1.0.
Great landing, guys.
Bravo.
Very nice.
Go to the right, go to the right, go to the right.
Don't break, don't break.
I just recorded it and got loads of good screenshots as well.
Taxing off to the right.
Good job, guys.
Yeah!
So, how was the any criticisms, comments on the mission?
Might have to forego using A-10s next time. Especially when it comes to high altitude engagements.
Understandable, but you guys actually took out most of the targets.
Yeah, I thought being in the A-10 was actually pretty good, considering the amount of time we got to climb. I would put in more air opposition.
Well, I just wanted it to be a pure mud one. We had air last 2 times.
Just to give the other planes something to do while the A-10s actually get there. Because whenever I was in the Tomcat, like, there was nothing. If I couldn't get the decoys off, like I didn't know how to do, I had nothing to do.
Yeah, that's understandable. So, next week is we're going back to the Persian Gulf, since the general is no more. The assault team confirmed the body and took pictures and DNA.
Where did they end up finding him?
Between the buildings. He was running for the bunker.
Ah. And whatever happened to the helicopters we were supposed to find?
They actually sunk through the helipads.
Ah, that makes sense as to why I didn't see them. Ah, yes. Alright, so, Hammer Flight.
You have 10 seconds.
Hammer Flight, eject in 3, 2, 1, eject.
Oh god! I think we hit him.
Oh my god, he hit us.
I'm not dead.
Yep, and we just fell to our deaths from being suspended in the air yet again.
Over a fiery ball of explosion.
Which is what a warthog should.
I'm not dead and I'm on the top of the roof. See ya.
Jester is
See ya.
Jet watch.
And so there you have it. We are now finally finished with the Iranian general, and we're cleared to leave out of here. But does that mean our work is done? Absolutely not. Next week, we're going to be returning to Iran and tie up any loose ends there. As always, if you guys like this content, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more of this in the future. It really helps me out, really helps the sluggers out. Per the usual, Discord link will be in the description if you would like to join us with these missions. So on that note, Wyvern Falcon, call sign Gruntmeister, out.